Knowledge, which is a talent of sorts, or what?
Infused knowledge is a talent that's given to sages. It's an ascension talent, so I don't know if she's of a rank capable of taking that yet. But
not now. But she's on a good path of getting that, and perhaps other talented things.
Yes, infused knowledge just gives a flat +10 to all scholastic laws and any scholastic laws of a skill. So if she asks any general questions, yeah, he's gotten to the point where he's actually, treating her like a real person.
Gosh.
Wow.
Damn.
Fucking nobles, man. Fucking nobles. 1%. Probably less than 1%. Anyways, okay, so we got rolls from medic.
The 0.1%, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if Ignacia will want to be shipped with noble.
Hey, I'm pretty.
Well, we shall see.
And charming.
She's not. She would not, if that was a canon, she would not react in horror to that idea, but. Anyway, so that's her, so. Ordnance Master, Canton Neil. So it's you again, Xanthis. And the Cantor provides +10 to teaching rolls, because he's soaking knowledge.
Let's hope I can teach him knowledge nicely. What's his job? Ordnance Master. He's the one who blows shit up. Okay, what can I teach a guy who blows shit up? Considering blowing shit up is not my specialty. Oh wait, he already has demolitions +20. Okay, good. I guess common lore war, tactical imperialis.
Yeah, you can push it up to +20.
Okay. That's what we'll do for now. Nonetheless, what are his things? Actually, I wonder. Nah, I'm not gonna do that just yet. Alright, let's go ahead and teach him some good stuff about lore. Cantor! Come here and let me teach you a few things about the great game of war.
I mean, it's like, I didn't give him too much characterization, but no, I'm not turning him into a demo man from Team Fortress.
Do that. Some should definitely accent. But alright, so I'm gonna assume that's +20 on that.
Yeah, he already has +10, so even with that degree of success, we managed to get that up to +20.
Alright, now pay attention. Time to learn some tactics.
And also get that to up to +20. So yeah, it works out really nicely. I know more stuff. I know how to not bomb my guys to hell. That's nice.
Exactly. Now you know when to fire when we're doing combat formation, so that you minimize damage to our company. Now then, to the priest.
Regarding priest, I'm gonna say that like when it will her turn, she will sternly but politely, obviously not defying you in any way, but sternly but politely ask you to she wants to uphold the image of saints and lead an example to fellow troops as a priest that not only preaching but also fighting as enemies of Imperium. So she will ask politely and sternly about two things. One, to make her better at melee fighting. Two, to get her a better melee weapon than simple chainsword.
Oh, I'm so glad you asked, Exalta. Actually, I had this thought. I'm going to teach you how to use a certain weapon, and I think you're going to like what I teach you. Come with me.
Yeah, she obviously follows.
Xanthus takes her to his quarters, walks in, pulls out his power sword, and holds it to her by the handle.
Okay, she grabs it, tries to make few practice swings, and actually I really rolled how she well. So obviously she's not exactly used to using weapons of that magnitude. That's how I'm like fluffy explaining, because yeah, she got 17 on her how well she's learning rolls, so she gets -10 penalty. But yeah, small mistakes don't what's the word? Don't shake her determination and faith, and yeah, she'll want to be taught the arts of melee weapon fighting.
Excellent. Now, we return to the training room. On the way there, he's just kind of talking. Imagine you're kind of curious as to why I'm entrusting you with a power sword, particularly my power sword.
She at first doesn't really respond, and then she just slightly inclines her head and says, I do not ponder about such matters. I am just glad you, sir, decided to offer me a chance.
Actually, I think I might very well prefer that. But think nothing of it. The blade, by the way, is sanctified. It's meant to be used against creatures of the warp. I figure it makes the most sense if you wield it. Now, I'm just going to... Do you know how to wield power swords, by the way?
She responds, sadly in my duties up until this time I didn't had a chance to wield such a sacred weapon.
Very well. That is where we will begin then. First, we get you ready to use the weapon. Then, I teach you how to be a better swordsman. We'll have you crossing blades with demons of corn in no time. Now then, that said, for proficiency before we do anything else. She's at a -10, right?
Yep. Also, I'm gonna change one small thing. Like, you can try to train attribute like weapon skill or intelligence for 2 weeks, but the max, no matter how well you roll, the max gain that you can get is 5.
Alright.
And you will not be able to train attributes on 2 weeks all the time. Like, it will be a cooldown. Anyways, we'll get to that if this is really important.
So I'm going to guess I would roll and?
I mean, you're teaching her, you want to teach her proficiency now?
Proficiency, yes.
Yeah, weapon skill. Unless you wanted something else, because I didn't understand what exactly.
I was thinking either weapon skill or command, and I would prefer to use command. Obviously, that's my higher stat, but if you tell me to use weapon skill, I will use weapon skill.
Okay, Although I'm gonna say command will incur another -10 penalty because you are very detailed but still only discuss and talk with her how to wield. It's like, I imagine with command it's more theory than practice.
Alright. I'll still take that, because that's still that's still a better chance than if I do a weapon skill. Do I have something that gives me
I just thought it makes
any conceivable bonus?
It is logical that trying to teach somebody weapon skill with command will incur some sort of penalty. Not too severe, of course.
How would I do this? It's -20. And then, oh, okay. So in this case, it would just be boom.
Okay. Yeah, so she gains proficiency with... Is it with power weapons or power swords specifically? I think it's only like power weapons. I don't know how they are with proficiencies.
Weapon proficiency, power, I think is what it's called. Or something like that. It just says power.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, and now it's time to boost her weapon skill. Or to at least make the attempt. Ooh, close.
Do you want to fate point that?
Might as well.
Okay, then her weapon skill will be 60 instead of 55. And we did the command squad. For the mooks, Santis was finishing training Exalta. For mooks, if you can hear me still, yeah? You can say like one thing they really focus on, like if you want them to focus on one of their attributes or something along the lines.
What hasn't been focused on in a minute? Let's see. Let's say willpower. Not to break and run.
Okay.
Damn.
Wow.
My little badasses.
Okay. I mean, if you roll really well on your willpower plus command, because I'm guessing if you want to boost their willpower, you basically do the things like with Kenneth.
On a wide scale, yes.
Yeah. So for them, you can give me combined willpower and command roll.
Okay.
But they rolled okay, so it's still like 0 because I wanted to give penalties because of their size, but because they rolled a 1, it's like negates.
Alright, so then. Starting off with this. Alright. And here we go.
Why the hell not? Okay, so let me say, mostly because they rolled a 1 and you really then command was really good. The Mook squad, the rest of the elite squad handout, the Mook willpower, instead of 40, there is 60.
Hell yeah. Very nice, very nice. My men fear nothing. Not even death.
And I'm also imagining they are doing the usual PT endurance training to make them slightly more resilient, so you can roll d5. Or whoever first rolls d5.
Unless anyone calls that, I'll just roll it.
Just roll, I mean. Okay, so now the wounds is not 12 but 15.
Nice.
Okay, so we did the roll, so obviously some time during the downtime. I just want to first go very quick scene with Kenneth, because Kenneth will ask about a simple thing. Like he's wondering, obviously they are not regiment of renown and whatnot, but he's wondering if, and he was discussing with other guys in command squad, and he's wondering should their platoon and like colors have some sort of design specific insignia to show who they are and whom they serve.
Actually, that would be an excellent idea. We should have an insignia, or rather you should have an insignia.
Okay, and then yeah, he's happy that you are cool with this idea.
Are you going to make it, or?
I will ponder about potential suggestions and get somebody who's actually good with art stuff and whatnot.
I imagine that the noble is probably an excellent artist.
Yeah, Kenneth tries to really don't show it, but... Oh wait, does he? Yeah. He really tries not to show it, but immediately, like, when you mention Zhao, like, his face looks like he ate, like, a lemon.
Unsurprising.
Okay, sir. You think that he will be keen to that idea?
As long as you grovel enough before you ask, yes.
And then he sighs. Sometimes, and then he mutters, sometimes I wonder if this is harder than fighting with fucking demons.
Fighting demons or dealing with nobility? I think I'll take the demons.
Yeah, you speak my language, sir. Oh well, I'm gonna. Let me tell you this: there will be straw drawing in command squad. And then yeah, that's the other thing he wanted to ask about. Have a pleasant days.
You as well.
And yeah, then that's it. Regarding Antalius and Sigmund, so somewhere around the time that Sigmund is teaching him common lore mechanic code, you recognize and see that Antalius is in keen interest, not only listening but also observing, like inspecting you as in your augmentations and like basically who you are. And obviously he's pondering about something. And then he finally manages to work like, not manages to work his courage, but then he like, may I ask about something probably connected to Mechanicus, Adeptus Mechanicus, sir?
Ask.
I've been wondering, I imagine it's so, but I just want to confirm, are those argumentations in the service of Imperium and Omnissiah are only available to those who are members of Adeptus Mechanicus?
There are some outsiders who get unauthorized, imperfect, and inferior augmentation, but yes.
It's considered tech heresy.
Yeah, kinda.
Kind of tech heresy.
Kind of. Mechanicus does not brook any challenge to their monopoly.
Yeah, they don't tolerate any challenge to their technological superiority. Same with Ecclesiarchy, do not tolerate challenge to their divine mandate. Anyways.
No. I swear I just heard Cairo just now.
Yeah, so Antalius just nods, I understand, and then like thinks more. And I've been wondering if, with your guidance and authorization, I was wondering if I should get those argumentations. I've been thinking about taking that step, and I've been thinking if those will make me better at what I'm supposed to do, make me better within the command squad.
They will make you a more efficient servant, yes.
He nods. Can I ask, or like, is it within rights? And oh no, wait, what he asked? How he pronounces that? Like, is it fine within Adeptus Mechanicus and Omnissiah that, can I ask, like, can you say specifics about some of the augmentations that would make me better, more efficient servant?
Ignore that. I'll tell him anyway. He wants to brag, especially because he's trying to convert this guy. What's it called? Whatever the hell. What's his name? The word's escaping me. Whatever Zhao just got.
Cortex implant.
That's it. The cortex would allow you to directly connect your mind, your Vox, therefore more efficiently control it.
He nods and like there's like a grin of his eyes. That would be extremely helpful.
You could get a utility mechadendrite to allow you to you could get. Let me reword that. You could get a utility mechadendrite, which would be more useful and deft in repairing and doing maintenance on machines than your human. You can get weapon mechadendrites to defend yourself if need be while you perform your duties.
The
possibilities are literally endless.
I will assume as much, and then he thinks for a question. I imagine I know the answer to that question, but I feel I need to ask either way. I imagine that deeper argumentations, like yourself, sir, would require me to be formally induced into Adeptus Mechanicus ranks?
Yes. Yes.
He nods. I won't lie, I'm not ready to that step yet. Although I probably will be if I want to be efficient. If if I will make my decision and will like to be in ranks, may I count for your, I don't know, like what me trying to get into Adeptus Mechanicus rank would require me to having some sort of support
Sponsorship.
or sponsorship?
Yeah. If you're not from a Forge world or a Mechanicus community on another world, you'll need to be sponsored into the cult.
Sir, I was not born on Forge world, so I understand. Then I perhaps ask this later, but hypothetically, would you be willing to sponsor my entry into Adeptus Mechanicus?
If you show aptitude, if you continue to show aptitude for, well, he would view them as he would view them as being part of one another. For word it, tech shit and Mechanicus religious shit. I don't know how to word it.
Yeah, no problem. And I have this problem all the time. Yeah, we get what you're trying.
Yeah.
Then Altarius will salute, unless you have something specific to talk with him or ask him, and he'll like salute, and then I will make my damnness to meet your expectations, sir.
Good.
Okay, so that was him. Now, regarding that artsy thingy and wait, before this artsy thingy and Strawan thing, did Ja wanted specific scene with Medic? With Ignacia? I mean, we joke, but if you want, you can.
No, I'm actually just vaguely big. You know, the subtle jibes are just not really there anymore. When they meet, they just get down to business. There's nothing too much in that direction. I think the only RP was mostly with yes.
Yeah, we will get to Exalt. I remember that. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say that she notices that change, but doesn't act upon it. I mean, not during training. What happens later is that, like someday, as we are not training, there's like knock on your door.
Oh, yes. This would be a good point to introduce it.